It's an honor showtime. Honor Kings. Honor Kings.
On a killing spree, I could do violence. All my enemies, they go on silence. Word of mouth, only 6 seconds. We got honor. Who wanna get me juice? Kind of the one who made the rules. You have night to choose, only one way, got night to lose. I can see it, I gotta show them. We don't got no cry. We barely found this one, crashing pieces, you can cheat. First blood, double trouble, then I take a pen, I kill. All you do is sweat and look at me still with the rain. Say. I've treated my soul down.
For my pace.
We the champions, screaming, I'm invincible. Just let them know I can show you all the glory I own. To the jungle, find a way to the paddy time we did. Go, live from back and we go. The ain't a river, turn it back. Storm is coming, tired of your cold. It's my kingdom, fire, blow it up.
We the kings. It's an honor showtime.
Okay, we are back, guys, and it is must-stay dominant in-house esports tournament. Of course, the game is gonna be Honor of Kings. The name of the game is what we are playing, and what a display already into the first match. This is the best of five. If this is how this game is gonna transpire, Miko, we are in for a treat.
Definitely, that was his nail-biting match. Now, the thing is, comebacks are real, but are every match gonna be like this? So, guys, do tune in and let us know which team is gonna win. Do comment which team are you supporting, and let us dive into the hero gorge to see which is the hero which is gonna be picked for this match.
Yeah, I mean, we did not get a lot of time to analyze the last match, Miko. So, do you have a few words for the last match?
Well, I do feel like the comeback was real, but at the same time, the targeting and prioritizing is kind of a bit shaky because, they had a lot of heroes who can mark onto the back lanes and restrict their mobilities. Even who he is a hero who doesn't even have a dash. So the prioritization, the marking of the enemy heroes was kind of a bit shaky from the red team. So this time, I feel like they might have just learned that lesson and will be prioritizing more important heroes in the team fight.
Definitely true. Now that they have had a taste of each other right now, they are going to be way more careful and they might just change their strategies and plans, especially for the red team, Team-2 right there. They are going to be kind of sad and upset about them dominating the early game, but making some crucial mistakes which allowed the first team to make a comeback. So definitely something which the red team need to be careful about, especially the kind of monstrous late game which the lineup one had. I mean, you do not want to make that things happen. But luckily enough, you are not going to see the same heroes being picked up, Miko, because we are in a global ban and pick zone. So these rules are going to make it much more difficult to replicate the same performance which was coming in. So no more Zia, no more Hoi. So that is going to be something which the red team needs to, which the team lineup one needs to think about, because this is not going to be a late game monster once again, unless they can find some other heroes to make it happen. I mean, we can already see the Charlotte being picked up. One of my favorite XP laners or Clash laners, you could say, especially because I was always a Lancelot player. So the Charlotte is definitely pretty as well as really flashy in the game. Miko, who are your favorite heroes in this draft right now?
This is a really good question. I believe Lapu Lapu is a good pick, but at the same time, I was expecting to see a Marco Polo maybe because Lapu Lapu's CB's favor, like he just gives grants defensive points and all to any ally who is nearby. So an MM
Mhm.
who can deal a lot of damage as well as can come forward like Marco Polo could have been better. But then again, Consort U is definitely a good matchup as well because this time Dharma is gonna get a lot of his buffs. So let us see how it's going. At the same time, the enemy does have the destructive deluge onto Lady Zen. She's gonna be casting a lot of CC onto their faces. So they definitely have to be careful. The ban coming in onto Dahlia, they definitely do not want them getting the resets onto the destructive ults coming in from them. A lot of CCs. So let us see. Who else is left? Luna getting banned. Okay, understandable. And oh, it's a Dongwang getting banned. Dongwang is kind of flex because I've seen some people play him in various roles, but then again, as a roam, he does have a suppress. So if you are gonna go for a dive in hero, especially an assassin or something, he is just better off in the ban zone.
I am particularly scared of one hero in the hands of the lineup one right now, the red team. That is definitely Dharma. This guy in capable hands, boy, can he make an impact. He can literally be a menace, and unlimited CC is the name of the game for this guy. He can definitely just throttle your backline. He can definitely make the moves happen. But talking about moves, we are going to see the two Frost ladies coming into play right now,
Uh-huh.
as we can see. Ladies, then, and I'm just gonna call her Princess Frost because her Chinese name is very hard to pronounce. But
Oh,
we do see them
Shashi.
both.
Okay, then, as I said, it's gonna be free CC coming in from both the sides. But this is definitely interesting in its own right. Okay, is it gonna be a D-Renji? Like, I can consult you is good and all. She definitely has an immune as well from physical damage. But then again, D-Renji will be doing the same thing. With his Imperial Order, I think he is better suited to dominate the lane. But then again, this is a late game tactic as well. Like, you don't know what is gonna happen just from the early start. So let us see. It's gonna
Hmm.
be yes, it
Okay.
is a D-Renji, and oh, we do see a Milady. Is it gonna be what?
Wait, Aqua is gonna play Milady into the jungle, I feel. Definitely something which we have to take note of, because Aqua, he has been one of the best junglers in the last game, honestly. I mean, no shades to I Legend, he was literally a legend on that Ogryn, but Aqua made those clutch plays happen in the final battle, and that is where Team-1 literally took out the game, got a full wipeout come in. And notice the bans though, Miko. It is gonna be Gun and Mo as well as Yixing being banned out, and that is something because Gun and Mo AJ plays Gun and Mo very well, and Yixing, well, team lineup two was playing Yixing so well, they just decided to ban it out. They are like, भैया मेरे से तो नहीं होने वाला ये हीरो मैं अपोनेंट नहीं फेस करना चाहता, and they are just gonna
Definitely.
decide to ban it out.
You
Especially Nu
don't
as
realize there are
well.
three mages ban exactly like Gunmo, Nova, as well as Yixing. They definitely wanted to choke down onto the enemy's mid laner. But then again, this is the lineups are set, guys. Do let us know which lineup are you preferring right now because both of them, the drafts are looking pretty good. The fact
Very
you got a butterfly and a Liu Bang in the last picks is kind of unexpected. But then again, this in its own right is definitely a treat for us to watch.
definitely a treat
Welcome to
for us to watch as well as all of
Any
you
minute
guys
till the
in the
final
audience.
5
because this is gonna be game number 2 coming in live. Must stay dominant. Who is gonna stay dominant is the question. This is the battle of the OGs. Lineup 1 versus lineup 2, and that is just gonna be a reveal of the chat coming in from our streamer friend. Hopefully, not all of his DMs were leaked. But yeah, we are coming in hot. Game number 2. The advantage is still with lineup 1 because they definitely had a really dominant game in the first game. It is kind of low ball to call it dominant because they literally made the comeback happen. But look at the goal lane. Both the goal laners are having a go at each other, both with a quarter of HP, and they are going to retreat for now as Lapu is going to make his mark. And which team is going to have the early game, you reckon, Miko, this time around?
This kind of feels like well balanced from both the sides, so it's definitely gonna depend upon synergy a bit more. And we can already see the fights coming in on the bot lane. We do see pretty low onto consort. I did say DRNG does have a better early as compared to her, but that early is just gonna last like very early. Because soon enough, in like 5-6 minutes, I feel like Consortia is gonna be online as well. She definitely has a lot of range she can spook in and guarantee the last hit onto the minions. So let's see how they plan to do it. Liu Bang already providing a lot of vision as well.
First blood coming in sharp as up top. Once again, it is gonna be the lineup 2, which is gonna fall. Charlotte silent. He is gonna silently succumb to his injuries. Meanwhile, there is a turret head coming in. Bit too early, I reckon. But yeah, these two teams definitely do not want to give the edge to each other. There we go. The teleportation once again coming in. I think that was kind of not necessary at the moment. But yeah, first blood 1-0 the scoreline, and Team 2 this time around is gonna lose their early fights. Let's see what reckons next. It is gonna be the flashes coming in, but for now, it is gonna be a safe coming in for Team 2, as Team 1 are gonna be preparing right now. The objectives are still 1.5 minutes away, but the farm is where you need to strike, and already 1k goal lead coming in for the red team. The lineup 2 is definitely in a laggy situation. And here we go. It is going to be a meteor shower coming in. Let's see how the fights are going to take place.
I think this tactic is kind of really good because, as I said, Lapu CB's favor is kind of giving Consortio those extra defenses which she's going to require to survive the early game. And once she is done farming, she's definitely going to be a beast. But okay, there was an invade onto the Azure Golem, and Liu Bang getting a kill onto Dharma once again with a destructive delusion, ladies, and casting a lot of damage on finally got a fight has been taken down. Now, was this really a good decision because they did get the Azure Golem, but at what cost?
2 people falling in, and that is going to be just 30 seconds before the mutual objectives. I mean, they also lost the goal lead now, only down to 500. And here we go. It is gonna be Lapu making his presence felt. Bang is very low. He's gonna get defeated. Lapu is enough, it feels, but Consort you. She is gonna get taken down as well. Fuse falls. It is gonna be Princess Force taking down the trade as well. So 2 for 1. In favor of lineup 1, as the Tyrants and Overlord are gonna spawn. But seems like the red team is more interested in taking that bottom turret. Happily though, the teleportation is gonna make life difficult, and they are just gonna rotate for the objective.
That was a good trade, but at the same time, if Consortio was alive, it could have been much better. The fact that Yang Jiang just like came there, it's got to be delaying his jungling a bit, but at the same time, they did manage to preserve the turret. So it's still back in time for DRNG to come back online. Once again, Dharma coming in onto the bot lane. It looks like it's gonna be a showdown soon enough.
Soon enough, teleportation being used, that just signals that both these teams are kind of ready for this tyrant fight right now. Who is gonna make the first mistake is the question, as that is often the case where the team fight follows. Let's see, DRG is kind of playing a bit brave, but so far both these teams are kind of pook ke kadam rakh rahe hai, and they are not trying to give the S to the opponents. And as we can see, both the teams are kind of realizing that both the teams are kind of stalling for the objective. The red team is gonna take the lead for these objectives, but blue team is slightly there. But it is gonna be a test division coming in, and it is gonna be slight fall coming in. The jungler falls. One more fight coming in. Lapu takes another kill. Double is the question coming in from the red team. 4 people falling, while none fall for team number 1. That is definitely a great comeback coming out, and lineup 1, they are rolling with it. Unlike game number 1, they are definitely doing the early game right now.
They definitely are, but the question is it gonna be lineup 1 throwing it this time? It's gonna be a comeback yet again, but Reds, that's really impressive.
Gets the kill and is gonna sweep away from there. So definitely, when it comes to fights, these two teams know each other so well, and these two teams are experienced enough to not give the S to each other. Even if they find a little opportunity, they are gonna jump at it, just like Charlotte just jumped in. And Silent is playing really good in the Charlotte match. Let's see if we can carry the match. Clash laners are often the X factors in Honor of Kings.
Now the question is, how well can they defend it right now? As the vanguards are popping in slowly, we can see that Direnji and Liu Bang are there trying to force the bottom turret, but then again Butterfly is off with a Butterfly going in, and it's gonna be a 1 HP escape coming in, but no, there is a consort Yu trying to get the kill, which will be confirming onto Liu Bang once again. Finally,
that is gonna be
okay, but he just made sure to take out Consort Yu with him. Now that was a bit overzealous coming in from Fuse, I feel, because Direnji was definitely gonna die, but Consort Yu definitely wanted the kill, and he was punished for being so overzealous at that point. Another defensive flash coming in from Lady Zen, and she's looking at no Butterfly getting the kill onto her.
I just like how mobile and how agile Team 1 is right now at the moment. They know how to gank, they know when to apply pressure, and they know how the escapes are gonna be. So there's one member always there ready to poach on the kills. That is how they're securing such kills. And look at the goal difference. Wow. 5k goal lead, and it's just not even 9 minutes into the match. Look at the items, Miko.
Definitely, and now you see Princess Frost already got the Mask of Agony and Frigid Red. She's trying to provide as much support as she can, because I think like Wang Zhangzhen can also be a bit of a poke if you get the Scepter of Reverberance and just use your Hailstorm Blast, just poke it, but then again, this is a kind of a team fight orientation which she is going in for, which is actually admirable, while the cooldown and the Venom is looking good on the Lady Zen as well. Okay, once again, the shutdown rampage coming in from Lapu Lapu, that is impressive. Once again, Dharma getting the kill as well. Both the fighters, Rome and the Clash, are doing pretty impressive. Once again, I feel like the Spark Force is there onto Direnji as well, so that is looking impressive. The rest is they are still not really that informative, because I don't see a lot of impressive or important items built in yet. The Axe of Torment, definitely basic attack items. It's more of a skill damage coming in from them at this point.
What's important is how dominant right now lineup 1 is. Aqua just lost his life, but at the cost of 2 of the opponents. I mean, if I'm a jungler and if my sacrifice can make 2 turrets disappear along with 2 enemies in my opponents, I would 100% die every time. And that is what is happening right now. The first team is definitely trading smartly, and they are doing so well. Dharma is there to zone people out, while the objective is being secured by 4 of the lineup 1 people, and that is going to be an easy objective take. Team 2 is not even close to do anything about it, and now that they realize Team 2 are going to go for the second objective, but yeah, that is going to be something which the red team is going to take into consideration. And
it's pretty much of a crowd there. Now, as I said, Butterfly was not playing that sacrificially into the early game, but right now it's already past 10 minutes. But look at that, the Raging Sea coming in from Lapu Lapu, Princess Frost with the meteor shower as well. Now, all skills being used to zone out the enemy. Blue Mountain
Oh,
has been taken out by Consort You. This is looking bad since the Shadow Overlord vanguards are approaching the base soon enough. Now, this definitely looks like a few of the high ground towers
oh,
will be lost, and yes. One of them, the middle one, has been taken out.
definitely taken out, and I can see that it is going to be number two, which might be on the mark right now. Losing the mid tower is definitely a big blow coming in, and Team-1, they are thoroughly dominating. They are enjoying the treat right now. They are enjoying these fights because they are winning almost 100% of them. What can lineup 2 do different here to make a comeback, Miko?
I see the destructive deluge coming in from Lady Zen almost every time just to zone. Well, they are actually picking off people. Look at that, Charlotte trying to go in. Okay, I feel like Charlotte did not have her leaping, but at the same time, she has to pick people off more now. Like the backlane targeting is gonna become very important.
That was a great pick-off coming out from Hot Brown Sugar. That and definitely these English names which do not make a lot of sense, but it's okay, it's fine for now. What's important to see is the red team, the blue team jungler is not having a really good game, and iLegend was one of the key for lineup two to actually dominate their first game, and now that he's not having such a great game, it is kind of showing on. Along with it, D Reggie, he is definitely not in the goal lead. So a comeback possibility diminishes the moment your goal laner or your farm laner is not having the best of matches. So maybe funneling that gold into your farm laner might be some keys to victory here.
Definitely, and already told you DRNG would be having the advantage when it comes to the lane, which is actually the case because Consort U was completely backed into the turret. But at the same time, there were not enough ganks to capitalize onto that benefit. So even though he was dominating the lane, he did not really get the kills. So as you can see, the 0-4-3 scoreboard really talks a lot. And right now he is in a goal deficit and not enough damage for him to carry his team. Once again, the minions are coming in. There is about 30 seconds left for the objectives to respawn into the land of Wu.
Definitely true, and well, only 10 seconds into the clock while we see the time dwindling down. This might be the fate sealed for lineup 2. This time around, I think there are very less
Lady
chances that
Zen got
it
the
is gonna
call.
be. Yeah, this time around, it is gonna be very less chance of a comeback or the possibility of the game going into 20-minute mark. That is going to be really hard to do for. But look at that once again. Lapu Lapu jumping in into the backline. Can it be the end for Blue? Is the question. Consort you getting a kill. But here we go. D-Rezi finally coming into the mind. Double kill he gets. And that is going to be something which the lineup 2 were thinking about. Make it a triple. Give this man everything he likes. That is something which lineup 2 were waiting for, and now that Fang is online, this is looking like very much a successful game. Look at that. This might be what D-Reggie wanted.
Okay.
Rampage coming in.
I'm
Almost a
not
quadra
sure that
kill.
was a good decision. Like the Hammers just went in to kill Lady Zen. Like that was a good kill, but was it a good decision? Because you definitely need to mark the marksman right now. But okay, DMNG is definitely online. The third triple kill was actually guaranteed by the fact that Lady Zen connected the Ocean of Tears onto Princess Frost. I'm just calling her that because I feel like a lot of people are more comfortable with Princess Frost than Wang Jiaozhen. I'm not really sure, but she has a pretty name, bro. She was the wife of the ice god, so come on, like we need to respect her as well. But once again, diving into the match, we do see the match is also nearing a late point. It's already past 15 and a half minutes.
I did not expect this kind of a comeback coming in, especially from Fang on that D Reggie. Wow, 4 kills into his name, and now we can see that the gold lead is in there. He has the highest farm in the game right now. What a comeback! That is what Honor of Kings is. It is really exciting to see how comebacks are just the flick of a finger, honestly. That is how how fast and how easy a comeback is and how important your every move is. Just like here, Hot Brown Sugar, he is going to make his way out of there. What a great escape coming in. And both these teams now are back to square one. Any sort of mistake in these team fights is going to be deadly.
Definitely. Now the fact that the triple killing spree with another one, like all those kills, definitely the shutdowns are gonna be really important to him. But right now they still need to play safe, and he's playing a little too aggressive onto the front line.
hmm I mean, we did talk about the frontline issue in the draft, Miko, and so far, Captain Kid definitely is the better frontline, along with Dharma, of course. But somehow, some way, in a weird fashion, Team Lineup 2 is definitely still making it work, even though they do not have the best of frontlines. They are definitely doing well. Is it gonna be Lady Zen who is doing well? Is it Lady Zen who is the better Frost Queen out of these two sisters?
Now that is a bit questionable when you ask me, because I feel like both of them are doing pretty fine. But it is true that Wang Xiaoshen is kind of trying to provide team support, whereas Lady Zen is more off into the, they're trying to just zone them out. So I feel like Lady Zen's ultimate Destructor Deluge is more a bit wasted. But at the same time, the Ocean of Tears is more precise, and she's trying to disengage whenever Dharma or Lapu Lapu tries to come in. But Butterfly, on the other hand, has a lot of mobility, so I feel like she should be the one to try to mark onto the backline this time.
Definitely, and here we see it is gonna be the tyrants coming in, and they are gonna be clashing into a lane where there is no inhibitor turret, so no safety nets right now. This time around, lineup two are backs against the wall. Can they make miracles happen? Dreams do come true, but miracles are very rare and very few. Let's see
Oh, the poke
how
is coming
Team
in.
2 is gonna go about this one. D Reggie, definitely Fang is gonna be somebody we have to look into.
Yep. And with this, they are pretty
Wait,
close to the
though.
base, but once again, it's already cleared. So oh, look at that.
Oh, look at
Wang
AJ!
Jiajun,
AJ just used his ultimate, but now it is gonna be Ladies and who is gonna pick up those kills. Consort you getting one in her favor, but it is still a 3 for 4. Big hit, 3 for 3. Double kill coming out for Consort. Lapu Lapu picking up one, 4 for 1, and this time around. Team number one is gonna make no mistakes. They are not gonna allow any more comebacks. Straight up textbook maneuver. I was kind of shocked. They did not take the opportunity early on. They just waited patiently, and that just paid off. Definitely so. Miko, what would you say about that last team fight?
the last fight was definitely good. I did see Concert you already trying to snipe people, like poke them, and AJ was a bit off position, but at the same time, his daringness actually helped them a lot with the splendor. Like that's a splendid gameplay. But at the same time, the last point was Lapu Lapu. He just charged in onto them. That is what gave Concert you the space and the mobility, like to go in and confirm the kills. So the fact that Lapu Lapu knew what to do, he was pretty low. He was around 20% HP, and still he decided to charge in and provide the front line for Consort U. So this type of synergy, like this is exactly something which happens with a lot of gameplays over the years, understanding and having trust in your teammates. So this trust definitely 5 series in favor of Team-1 right now, guys. What do you feel? Do you really think that it's going to be a clean sweep, or is it going to be a match like, nail biter with 2-2 scoreline, or is it going to be a complete reverse sweep from now on? Now, this is exciting, Reds. What do you feel? Are you on the edge of the seat? Because I sure am.
Definitely at the edge of the seats, but for now, I have to take a breather because this has been such an exciting match. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned, get some popcorn, get some cold drinks. Do not go anywhere because after the break, we might just find out who is going to be the champion for Must Stay Dominant in-house tournament. See you soon.
Turn it back.
Gear out a weapon, getting ready, counting down. Pay attention to the challenge, tell me where you from. Gotta be tough, gotta be strong, gotta be savage like animal. Every time you tryna push me down.
Look at me, I'll
Put
be
the line
lying
down
down.
when I run, and I make a sign, I will catch you. Watch out, it's better feel, got no mercy.
Look at me, I'll be rising.
Carry the season, you got a damn, gonna weapon. You never hesitate for another moment, but my bone is golden.
I'm invincible, just let him know I can show you all the glory I own. To the drunk, go find a way to the pad. It's how I'm waiting. Go, live and rock and we go. It ain't a river, turning back. Storm is coming, tired of your cold. It's my kingdom, fire blowing up.
We the kings, it's an honor showtime.
Guess we're gonna burn up. On a killing spree, I told you Alice. All my enemies, they go on silence. Word of mouth, only 6 seconds. We got honor.
You wanna get me juice, kind of the one who made the rules. You have night to choose, only one way, got night to
I can
lose.
see it, I'm gonna show them. We got no crime. We barely 5 as 1, crashing pieces, you can cheat.
First blood, double trouble, then I take a pen, I kill. All you do is sweat and look at me stay with the rain.
Say.
I've triggered my soul
For my
down.
pace.
We the champions, screaming, I'm invincible. Just let him know I can show you all the glory I own. To the drunk, go find a way to the pad. It's how I'm waiting. Go, live and rock and we go. It ain't a river, turn it back. Storm is coming, tired of your cold. It's my kingdom, fire blowing up.
We the kings, it's an honor showtime.
Guess we're gonna burn up. On a killing spree, I told you Alice. All my enemies, they go on silence. Word of mouth, only 6 seconds. We got honor.
Turn it back. Gear out a weapon, getting ready, counting down. Pay attention to the challenge, tell me where you from. Gotta be tough, gotta be strong, gotta be savage like animal. Every time you tryna push me down.
Look at me, I'll
Put
be
the line
lying
down
down.
when I run, and I make a sign, I will catch you. Watch out, it's better feel, got no mercy.
Look at me, I'll be rising.
Carry the season, you got a damn, gonna weapon. You never hesitate for another moment, but my bone is golden.
I'm invincible, just let him know I can show you all the glory I own. To the drunk, go find a way to the pad. It's how I'm waiting. Go, live and rock and we go. It ain't a river, turning back. Storm is coming, tired of your cold. It's my kingdom, fire blowing up.
We the kings, it's an honor showtime.
Hey guys, and we're back. This is your girl Miku Gaming, and with me is none other than Rids, and you're watching the MSD Tournament Grand Finals. This is a match between Team 1 versus 2, the best of 5 series, but this is already match point coming in for Team 1 with a scoreboard 2-0 in favor of Team 1. Do you think this is going to be the last match? Is this going to be a clean sweep? Is there a chance for a comeback? What's going to happen? Do let us know into the comment section. But until then, guys, you know the drill. Do like and share the stream, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching MSD tournaments. With me today is Rids. Hello, Rids. How are you doing? This is the third match of the set. What do you think about it?
The third match of the set and might be the final match of this whole tournament. Yes, we are 2-0 into the series. Lineup 1 definitely putting up a dominating clinic, and that is the match point right there. 2-0 in a best of 5. All Team 1 needs is one more victory to be crowned MSD's in-house tournament champions. And if you're lineup 2, then you have to think about what you're gonna do. It is so close, and in a best of 5, you do have very less chances to think about and take time to get a comeback rolling, to plan out your strategies, to figure out what is going wrong for your lineup. So
Mhm.
definitely into this game, now we have to think about who is gonna do what, and is this something where somebody is gonna grow into something better. The players are definitely going to get some experience. The backs against the wall, when you have nothing else to lose, you definitely have everything to win. So let's see how it goes. And with that,
Definitely so,
Miko,
Rids.
our
So,
coach and analyst, what would you give as an advice to Team 2 right here?
right now, I feel these breaks can definitely serve as a strategy meeting, but then again, it's very important that you don't feel down because right now the momentum is definitely with Team One after two consecutive losses. One was a very bad comeback, and the second one they were just dominated. There was a chance of a comeback for them to win, but they could not. So the morale is already going to be down, and this time is definitely important that the players do not start sulking. They have to keep their high morale. They have to be in high spirits and then think about victory because the comebacks are real. It could be reverse sweep, it could be a close nail biting match, a roller coaster is definitely a probability still. So right now the players have to think which are the heroes who are the best suited picks for them, as well as good contrast to the other players inside the team. So like I said, the first time the Zia and the MM, the sanctification granted to Hoagie, who is a late gamer, and the way he went, like I was definitely feeling like, the Shadow Ripper is kind of a bit nerved. The Eternity Blade was supposed to be a bit early, but then again, he went in for the attack speed, no Sparkful Dagger, and that was his own gameplay, and they definitely risked it all onto the late game. In the second match as well, I saw Lapu Lapu with Consort U giving her the extra defenses with his passive. So all these things, the combinations coming in, the pretty much of contrasted picks, the heroes who help each other was actually very good coming in from Team 1. Although Team 2 also had a really good draft coming in the first game, but the hero targeting, the prioritization was a little bit low coming in with Gishin and Lubu. Their ultimates could have combined very well to lock onto Hoyi and get him out of the team fights in the early. But right now they have to think again because this is a global big ban scenario and all the heroes they have already used are completely in the ban zone yet again. So let us see what is gonna go, and so we will be diving into the ban rock phase in the heroes gorge.
The heroes got it is, and already we can see some of the heroes have actually interchanged places, and it is really exciting to see AJ on the Yishing, Fuse on the Reggie. That is definitely gonna make things really, really hard for lineup 2. Hopefully, there's something which lineup 2 has thought about. Consort, you know they are gonna go for Use Dong right here. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, and then there's gonna be
Right?
this Gorilla on Hot Brown
You
Sugar as well.
Zhang Fei. You Zhang, what?
The
I'm so
best
sorry.
for The Dracula looking guy, yeah,
Let's show
on the
you.
red team.
Okay, the flaming mage.
Zoyo, yeah. It's similar, guys. Come on. It's close. It's close.
Oh,
And
mine. I'm pretty excited for the mine pick here, though. If it actually gets big mine with Ara, okay, this is looking really
uh,
good. Shank you as well. Okay, both the trusts are always as usual. It's looking fine. Joyu versus Yishin is kind of like a area AoE battle. And last time, I don't remember in one of the semifinals, this matchup was there, and it was Joyu for the win. But let us see what happens this time around. It's going to be Flowborn Tank onto the jungle with a smite. And the final pick coming in. Luara? Okay, no, not Luara. It's going to be a consort you, I guess. And yes, it is going to be a consort you.
mm.
Look at that. How the tables have turned. It's going to be consort you versus D-Renji yet again.
Definitely true. How the turns have tabled at the moment. And well, I think Frank can make the concert you work. And they need to make it work right now. Because all hopes and dreams end and start from here. The team which is winning it, definitely they are going to be confident to go into the open series and do something. And well, the team which loses, they are definitely going to have some hopes and dreams destroyed. But then again, the open series is open for all, and it is open for you guys as well. So if you want to represent your country, India, in the international scenario, the open series split five is available. And hey, even if you do not make it to the top four, you are still going to get something, some rewards, some tokens. So that is why it's called a split. The prize pool is literally going to split. But hey, the earth is gonna shake with this match coming in. Best of five now down, maybe to this final game. 2-0 is the scoreline. Lineup one definitely inches away from victory. It is gonna be lineup one on the blue side versus lineup two on the red. You're watching Must Dominance in-house championship, and 8 lineups have collided. 2 remain, and maybe after this match, only one shall survive and call themselves the champions. Here we go, Roots Official and Miko Gaming taking it live, and already we can see some action followed up with some invades.
Now both of them, the Ada as well as Slowborn, both started off at the bottom part of the map. Looks like they are both planning in for a Clash Lane gang. Now we do see Mine versus Lucian going on there. And I'm pretty excited about this. Mine is definitely a good hero. She has a lot of CC. But then again, Lucian has an Ashen Razor passive onto him. And that grants him extra EXP every time he connects his basic attacks or even his skill 2. So that means that he should have an early advantage against Mine. So will he actually be able to
Mhm.
do it? It looks like the team also knows that, and just because of that, they are trying to make sure that Leishan does not get this advantage. Once again, Sangfei trying to get some vision. Joyu is here as well with the wildfire spreading his skills around.
So annoying those fires are. And so is Hot Brown Sugar on that Zhangfei. Look at how aggressive he's playing.
Ooh,
He's
look at
literally
it.
cutting into the back line to get
Uh-huh.
into the opponent's faces. And that is what you can do with a Zhangfei, honestly. Some of the people have actually complained about how tanky he is, especially once he gets his ultimate. I mean, wow, that is some different beast to kill. But look at that flicker combo coming in. But let's see how things are going to work out. Beautiful flicker coming in from Love Sam as well to save his life and save the first blood once again, because we have seen a trend here, Miko, throughout this series. Whoever gets the first blood definitely dominates at least the early game.
Uh-huh. Now that is a trend because, he does get the goal lead after all. And both the teams are trying to play a bit safe, but then again, they have a habit of overextending a bit. And this time, Zhangfei is definitely going to be very helpful. The Leaping Savior skill, I feel like it's so good because he can grant shields to his allies as well. And I feel like that is going to be very beneficial to Consort U as well as Zoyu.
Definitely true. While Consort U is going to need that farm to actually carry her team, it is going to be dependent on the early game potential of her teammates. So definitely getting that farm onto Fang and Legend he has to play a vital role in the jungle. If not, this fight is not going to be very easy to win. And we have seen when Legend plays the jungle well, it is kind of a very good scenario for his team. So let's see how the first blood is going to strike. 28 seconds on the clock till the first objective comes into play. Who is going to get this one? Let us know down in the comments. For now, it is kind of a stalemate situation. Who is going to make the first mistake and get slayed?
Definitely, but I think Soban on the tank is kind of a fan with. Oh, look at that! The way she checked the
Here
board
we
is
go.
coming in, and the first blood is here on the console. You coming in from Yisheng. Zhang Fei trying to provide some assistance, but he knocked back as well.
The action is still rolling on. The blue team definitely wants more. Lineup 1 definitely wanting more because they have the first blood now. And as tradition follows, the early game might just be in their hands. Even though Zhangfei is in the opponent team, it is looking like the dragon is being contested, but at the same time, with what are you gonna fight it up with sticks and breads? But oh, look at that! That is gonna be a steal, I believe.
Ara
Yeah,
getting the
that-
tyrant. Now that is good, but it's not exactly a steal. I think both of them were kind of contesting for it, and
Hmm.
okay, the Shadow Ripper, like the first item onto DRNG. Now again, this guy definitely likes it because views have seen it on Hui as well. Now this is exactly what I call like different people, different individuals have different preferences onto builds and all. So you might just play the same hero with different builds or different prioritizations of items. Once again, the frigid breath onto Yisheng, that is a lot of slow and annoyance. I also like the Mask of Agony onto him, but let's see, because he definitely needs a Venomous as well, or else Zhang Fei with the Leaping Saber is gonna be saving a lot of lives.
Yeah, a lot of lives need to be saved because it is so far a slot of. If we talk about this whole series, each of the lineups they do want blood. They know each other so well, and it is kind of a show off as well at this point. They don't just want to win the game; they want to dominate, and that is the name of the squad as well. Must stay dominant. So this is kind of not just about the championship, but about bragging rights as well. Which lineup is better? Who is gonna laugh at the faces of each other till at least a month's time, where we're gonna see the second opening coming in. But look at the opening already coming and checkerboard play coming into play. T-Ready gets the kill. 4-man dive into the first turret. Now Team Blue is once again gonna be successful, but look at the counterplay. The mid lane has just been opened wide by Team Red right here. Definitely a smart gameplay coming on their part this time around.
Definitely smart, but at the same time, the trade-off is not equal. While the middle lane turret is more valuable because it does give them a bit of map control. The jungle is definitely gonna be the river is completely right now in favor of Team Red. But at the same time, they just lost the MM and her lane. So late game is gonna be a little bit later for them right now. DRNG versus Consort U. We already saw last match as well that DRNG can dominate Consort U into the lane. But the fact that Veggie checkerboard Zishan was there and he managed to guarantee the kill. So this means that DRNG is got a bit of snowballing right now. Once again, we see a bit of team fights coming in, and it's mostly gonna be both the Zhangs just like going at it with one another. Shang Yu and Zhang Fei onto each other, but once again my lane going on to Consort Yu. Consort Yu just realized that she does not have a lane anymore. She comes to the top lane and she has been sent back to the spawn point.
Definitely respawning Avi at this point. Fang definitely needs to be one of the people who is carrying the team on his back, but right now he is 0-3 and 0. Definitely not how you want to play as a farm laner. And that is going to cause a lot of issues. On the counterpart, his arch nemesis Fuse is on a 101 with the best farm in the game right now. So not a very good sign
Okay, now
if
look
you
at
are
that. He's
doing
actually
something.
going completely attack speed. He got the Spark Forge instead of the Eternity Blade. Now that's impressive. Frigid Breath, understandable. Slowborn going in for a high defense. Okay.
Okay.
Consort you, on the other hand, a bit of a problem. She is going what I had said, but that definitely is not going good for her right now. Once again, Zoyu spreading the fires with his wildfire skill, but that's just a bit of a
Zhang
zoning out coming in.
Yeah, for now though, it is still gonna be all blue on the map, and right now we can see the red team is still interested in securing this objective. Who is gonna be the tyrant's fall is the question. No, this time around, Legend is gonna take that kill, and Zhangwei, he is running wild, but he is gonna retreat shortly because his team has no interest in taking those team fights. And so far, the team fights has been very unlucky. Fuse, on the other hand, very smart display, taking the top turret down. So both these teams are really smart and really experienced, I would say. Definitely, there is no shame for whoever loses this one because
Okay,
they are
right.
playing really well.
They are doing well, but I definitely want to see, like, Joyu has such a big range with his wildfire skill. Like, all the flames will be spreading even more. So I was actually expecting a flash onto their faces with the flames of war stun coming in, like initiate coming in from the mage. Once again, the Viki checkerboard, but onto minions now, a bit questionable. Flames of war
Oh,
this time does
mine!
stun Mine, and Mine will be taken down with the stun. Guys,
Echo
the
getting
team
slayed.
6 versus 8, the redemption match was there, but there was a bit of a network issue, a lot of pauses and all. So that's why it has been decided to postpone it to tomorrow. So once again, you will be having the redemption match coming in. So until then, guys, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and do tell us what is gonna happen with this grand final.
Yeah, and who knows, you might see your guy Roots play it as well. But for now, we are gonna be spectators of the spectacular grand finale. Both the
Is
teams
this a
are gonna
spoiler?
take. Both the teams are gonna take mutual objectives for now. It is gonna be,
Oh,
however, as the
once again,
Azrael who is
Adam.
gonna secure it for lineup number one. And well, this time around, the lineup one has actually changed the jungler. It used to be Aqua, but now it is Azrael who is doing the the objective takes. But yeah, mine Aqua is in position to do something freaky here. Let's see how things are gonna move out. The tyrants are being called for the push. This is definitely an opportunity for the red team to do something. The Renji, he is kind of on the radar. His positioning is there to make some difference. But I think the red team right now are kind of nervous, especially when your backs are against the wall. This is kind of a scenario where you have to think about throwing caution to the wind because, hey, you have already been in a very bad position. What's worse to come? Let's go for it. But hey, look at that flicker combo coming in once again by Captain Kid. Here we go. Check about gameplay, and it is going to be concert you dying for the fourth time in this match. Definitely not something you will see in a grand finale situation. And well, Zhang Fei is going to be like, why am I here just to suffer?
Definitely. Now, with the scoreline, like, even if they do get a bit of the objectives and all, I don't feel like Consortio is going to be able to do much anytime soon. So this is definitely going in favor of the blue team right now. The scoreboard is 5-1, but do you see the goal lead is not really much. That means there is still a chance. Like, even if it is not Consortio, there are some other heroes who can guarantee the kills. But at the same time, I think, as I said, Lee Shen with the Ashen Razor should have had an EXP advantage against Mayin, but I'm not really seeing that either.
Wait.
So this time, this is looking pretty hard for them to actually get a good comeback. Once again, the zoning is so good. Azrael onto Ata.
Yeah.
Oh, Joyu has been taken out by Mayin on the other side, but look at that, Leishan Gilby getting the kill onto Mayin as well. Mayin a little out of position, but still very good because she got rid of the annoying mage. He is an AoE mage, which is like a lot of burn, slow, and anti-heal. So definitely a good definition of, like, understanding to target enemy heroes. Once again, the way to check
What's
out
going on
getting
though?
him on.
And the fight has just turned into a slam where cause the gorilla is just making himself felt. 3 for 2 is the trade-off. And this time around, it is again team number one who is coming up on top. And well, the red team, although they are gonna be dominating the map control right here, and they are sort of trying to get the mid lane, but he is gonna not be able to do it. Quati just overstayed his welcome, and the door just slammed into his face.
Okay.
Legend pretty persistent on taking that objective. He is an ideal jungler at this point, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it all by myself. But now he's like, never mind, there's a lot of HP lost. But finally, here comes the reinforcements. The objective is gonna get finally taken over. Let's see how the blue team is gonna cook
can
it.
take it. If Lobon can take the objective solo, but I did see that these heroes, the players, are kind of all into the domain, like what they like with the itemization and all. And I'm already okay.
Optim Kid just got destroyed, deleted off the map, and this is kind of a really good situation if you are team number two, lineup number two here, because they are literally dominating the map, marching past the mid turret. Here we go, the flicker blade coming in, Concert you destroyed and defeated two people already. Can she get a double one is the question. Double coming in,
Double.
main falls. 4 and 3 people already down for lineup 1. Is this the comeback they were waiting for? Can they get one match of the Lord? Triple kill coming in. Concert you. You are definitely coming into the team fight, proving us wrong and taking the game one more step ahead, keeping the hopes and dreams alive for lineup number 2. This is going to be a 2-1 scoreline now.
That was a definitely comeback, and my God, the spontaneity of the comeback was, as I was saying, like Hishan last time as well. I said that the atomization is a bit off because Mask of Agony is really good. Like that is a good item for Hishan, but then again, I did see the venomous anti-heal was required. Right now, the Mortal Punisher or like even venomous snake because Zhang Fei gives a lot of shield, and when his ultimate, the Unbridled Outburst, he is definitely unkillable, which is what we saw. And when his Unbridled Outburst, the Gorilla stage, he was just marching in and no one could kill him. And one by one, the blue team was dying in his hands. Without the ability to kill the enemy's front lines, Consort, you just got all the openings she needed. Like last match, also I said that Lapu Lapu was low, but he went in, which gave the space, the area to concert you for her to come in and kill. The same thing this time was done in by Zhang Fei, and that was a brilliant gameplay. They just got a few kills, a 4-man wipeout, and boom, they just locked in onto the base tower and ended the crystal.
Look at AJ, so much of damage, 65,000 damage.
That is
While
because he went in for damage items. He needed to be a bit more supportive. Like his gameplay was good, but he needs to be able to help his team because mine or like even DRNG without his assistance cannot really take down Zhang Fei or even anyone else who is being helped by Zhang Fei as well as Flowborn because Flowborn is very tanky as well.
definitely true, but is this the silver lining of the story? Is there one more chapter waiting to be written in this MSD's in-house tournament? Because definitely there is the possibility of a reverse sweep. Lineup 2 are right now back in momentum, while lineup 1 might be reeling. So this is the opportunity to see something great happen. And well, Honor of King, MSD in-house tournament is all about opportunities. So let's see how the next game is going to roll on. For now, we are going to take a short break and be back pretty quick because the series is still hanging in the balance. Team 1 still needs one more win, while Team 2 are looking to get a reverse sweep.
Turn it back. Gear up, hold a weapon, getting ready, coming down. Pay attention to the challenge, tell me where you from. Gotta be tough, gotta be strong, gotta be soldier anymore. Every time you tryna push me down,
Look at me, I'll
put
be
the line
lying
down
down
when no mercy. Look at me, I'll be rising. Carry the season. You got a damn, gonna weapon. You never hesitate for another moment. But my bone is golden.
I'm invincible, just let him know I can show you all the glory I own. So the drunk go find a way to the palace. I'm waiting here. Go, live and rock and we go. It ain't a river turning back. Storm is coming, tide up your home. It's my kingdom, fire blowing up.
We the kings, it's an honor showtime.
Guess we're gonna burn up. On a killing spree, I told you violence. All my enemies, they go on silence. Word of mouth, we're only in for seconds. We got honor.
Who wanna get me juice? Kind of the one who made the rules. You have night to choose, only one way, got night to
I can
lose.
see it, I gotta shut down. We got no crime. We barely 5-1, crashing pieces, you can cheat.
First blood, double trouble, then I take a pen.
Hey guys, welcome back, and you're watching the MSD In-House Tournament Grand Finals. This is me, Miko Gaming, and with me is none other than the one and only Red Official. And we're reporting to you live whatever happens in the Heroes Gorge in the Land of Wu. This is the Grand Finals between Team 1 and Team 2 with a scoreboard of 2-1. The last match was thrilling, exciting, nail-biting with a deadly comeback from Team 2. The scoreboard 2-1 in favor of Team 1 is a match point for Team 1. But then again, this is a chance for a complete comeback for Team 2. What is going to happen? Do let us know in the comment section what you think. Which teams are you supporting? Who are your favorite players? And which are the heroes which you like? Until then, guys, you know the drill. Do like, share, and subscribe the channel. And stay tuned because we will be diving in soon enough. Reds, the last match was so exciting. What do you think? Is this really gonna be a comeback?
Well, we have seen a lot of Team 1 and 2, but the question is who is going to be the champions of MSD's in-house tournament, and we still do not have an answer. What a breakthrough coming in for lineup 2 right here. They are definitely defending the honor which they have. They definitely did not get reverse sweeped. Definitely did not get a clean sweep in this moment. So definitely a proud moment for them. But now the task is ready, the stage is set. Reverse sweep is one of the most classic moves in the game, and this kind of has to do with the global ban and pick system, I would say. Maybe lineup 2 was just hiding their best heroes for the last few matches. Maybe they just knew that this would go for the distance, and the series has gone the distance now. Game 4 coming in, there might be a possibility of a game 5 if Team 2 are gonna make the same efforts. So let's see. But somehow I feel that Team 1 did make a few mistakes and fumbles in the last game, which resulted in this breakthrough.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, because until unless you do anything wrong, you won't exactly be losing. But then again, let us see, do they actually learn from their mistakes? Because soon enough, we will be diving into the draft and ban phase. Okay,
Oh,
here we are, people. Look at that. A lot of heroes are already the citizens of the ban zone. There's gonna be Arkin and Agura. Okay, Mulan as well. Chicha, I feel Chicha is always forever banned. Ganmo, Nuva, they are definitely not giving any good heroes. And Chano and Marco Polo as well. The MS are facing some serious backlash right now. They definitely don't want the enemies to be getting any good heroes. It is gonna be Lady Sun onto the gold lane coming in from Fuse this time. Mai Shiranui with Luna, and once again Zhang Fei onto Captain Kid this time. We have Wang Jiajun and Xiang Yu and Menki onto the other side. Let's see what's gonna happen this time around.
yeah, we are finally gonna see my favorite Doraemon, Menki, who is gonna be played by Legend. So definitely something I like about this lineup pick coming in, and we can see the lineup is kind of set. Dharma is gonna get picked up as well. Team number 2, lineup number 2, is setting up a smart draft, a really strong draft, I would believe. But on the other hand, we have Zhangfei on Captain Kid and EG on My Shiranui. That is going to be tough to face, as well as the jungle Aqua. That is a very high skilled and dangerous hero you are using. And Fuse, Lady Sun is on the cards, and unlike some other games, she and her counterparts are not that wasted. So definitely, Lady Sun is going to be put up to use. Along with that, Lubu is there, I think, and this time around, the jungle is swapped back to Aqua. So maybe Azriel was kind of blamed for the last game loss, ultimate winner, and who is going to be getting the better draft in this match. Definitely some epic and legend skins around. Which is your favorite skin? We would love to know that as well. But for now, here we go. Once again, I mean, almost once again, because there is a pause being played. But yeah, just as we load in, there is a pause. But yeah, we are almost at the doorsteps of ending this tournament. But
Joanna,
Miko,
I've
what do you
noticed
think?
that it is mostly like the difference between the junglers and all. It is depending whether they are actually playing a high skill like burst and assassin kind of jungler, or is it going to be a bit of a tanky kind of jungler. So that is what the swaps and all are about. So they actually know that there are some specific heroes or some specific game styles which suit to the players, which is actually very impressive. I feel like since these roles are kind of interchangeable, a lot of heroes can be played onto the clash lane or onto the jungle or sometimes even onto the roam. So if you're going in for tanky defensive roam, it's gonna be the clash lane or main who is gonna be playing that. Whereas if you're going in for the burst assassin kind of jungle, you're gonna be actually playing the hero, which is like the guy who is usually the assassin or jungler. But once again, we are back into this match and looking good. We are onto the mid lane, seeing Mai Shiranui versus. Okay.
Hmm. Looks like there are some ping high issues from the teams right here, but I hope the things are solved out. Internet issues are something which, unfortunately, the organizers cannot fix out. So, definitely, a little bit of a good internet connection is required to play this beautiful game. And Masero Noi, she is going to be somewhat of an aggressive mid laner. She shines in these early game skirmishes,
Okay,
and
look at that. Lady Sun already getting the Fire Hawk. I mean, like, this is definitely gonna be in her favor because Wang Zhang is a bit old. Like, I mean, late game. Not exactly old. I'm not gonna age shame him, but yeah, like damage definitely takes more time. Like, Lady Sun with her second skill and a first skill combo, she can definitely armor pierce and get an extended, enchanted, enhanced basic attack as well. So the poke coming in from her is gonna be real. While Shang Hu is trying to provide some assistance, he's trying to provide some annoyance. But look at that, Benki going into this dream bubbles. But okay, that killing is still gonna be a dream to him.
that is gonna be very true. And look at the AJ, he is gonna try to get that first blood. Not successful on this occasion, but hey, if you keep knocking that door, that door might just break. And right now, the situation is who is gonna get that first blood? Oh, beautiful combination though! Dharma gets taken out. What a jump in coming out. Finally, it is gonna be once again lineup number one getting that first blood. And well, with the kind of constant pressure AJ is putting on that mid lane, it is gonna be a tough match for lineup 2 to actually survive the early game. That should be their number one objective here.
Partly that is kind of understandable, but Benki with his dream roam is like he can just circle around, provide a lot of CC, and he's pretty tanky as well. Okay, look at that, Lady Sun dealing a lot of poke and all. As Wang Zhang is not
Up
even
top?
able to last it onto the minion.
Wait a second, is that gonna be a reverse coming in flicker? Lubu once again getting the better of his opponents. Dharma falls once again, twice in 3 minutes. That is definitely not something you as a
No,
Clash laner want to do for your
this
team.
is definitely not dharma. This is karma. For like that is a bit of an over engage. He was pretty confident that he would be fine, but he was not. But I'm definitely waiting to see Luna and that skin, the Hostrosi. It was so pretty, the KIC. So well, a lot of, as you said, a lot of legends and all. It's got a pretty match indeed.
It is going to be a pretty match for now, though. The Clash lane definitely needs some support because things are not going in the way of lineup
Oh
2 right here. But yeah, that is going to be a good steal coming in. Mid lane, though, there
yeah.
is a clash forming up. Can EJ pick up the kill? Is the question. No,
Oh
Menki actually picks up the kill on the jungler, and right at the pinpoint moment where the objective come into play.
yeah.
So with Aqua down, can lineup 2 actually secure this objective? This is a good opportunity for them.
It's gonna be Pink Doraemon for the win. The way the bubbles are popping is actually looks pretty cute, but then again, once again, we do see Zhangfei providing some vision, but they do not have the smite right now, so it's not exactly enough to steal. Although I feel like Lady Sun could have like, targeted if by chance she gets it over the smite aura, but then again, she was trying to poke the enemies instead. That is fine, I guess it's the type of gameplay they have right now. So with this, the Tyrant is there. They already have boosted damage. Oh, look at that. The Scepter of Reverberance going to my Shiranui. The Kachosen is going to deal a lot of damage right now. It's a poke item indeed right now.
I just feel Lady Sun is broken in some of the players' hands at the moment. She is supposed to be a late game marksman, but then again, she fares so well in the early game as well. But flicker play coming in. What a teleportation flicker play. But here we go. Sangwei is there for the survivor. There is a Starman flying in the sky. And for now, it is going to be the sky falling onto Lady Sun. He better be careful. Flicker coming out from the old man. But for now...
Okay, look at that. The damage hits again. Finally, he does get a kill. Like, I was just thinking the heavy artillery, he's like, bring out the artillery, because that's the name of his skill. Like, I think they seriously need to rename some of the skills. Like, they're like literally dialogues out there, but okay. Finally, the falling sky definitely sounds much better. But
Yeah.
the only point is like, he could have used his flash or like whatever, because he doesn't have a flash. I just realized that, because getting a kill onto Lady Sun was definitely important. My Shiranui being pretty safe right now. That is a good play, but you are a both like an assassin mage kind of hero. So you have to go in. Come on, show us those Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi tactics.
Yeah, I think EJ has to do a bit more for his team to get that early game advantage. But for now, the scoreboard is kind of on a standstill 2-2, and the goal lead is actually on an exact standstill as well. It is very equal. Now, what is not equal is how the players are playing themselves. Legend is definitely having a better jungle moment than Aqua, and well, let's not talk about Lubu and Kwati on the Dharma. Let's not talk about that. Let's not go there. But yeah, what is going to be interesting to see is Legend on the Menki. I really like the skin. He is very cute, but at the same time, very dangerous and deadly. Let's see which of the two teams are going to get that next edge, because right now, things are very stable.
Definitely, it's like, a dream-eating monster, and you're just calling him cute? Okay. So that is definitely a weird, okay. Lady Sun looking a little bad position, but no, she will be surviving. Shan Yu are once again
Wait, here comes
I think,
AJ!
okay. My
But he's
Shiranui
going to get
coming
the kill.
in. Look at
1 HP.
that.
No dive coming in. Sangwei is there. He is gonna get a kill of his own. But Menki is gonna take his arch nemesis in the jungle. Here we go. Lubu joins the fight. Crucial control coming out from him. Menki gets a double with his advantage. Dharma finally getting a kill. And that's before GTA 6 launches, guys. So, congratulations. But yeah, now is the time for some objective play. Come for lineup number 2. That is their waypoint. This might be a really good opportunity to get that early game advantage.
Definitely. Now, the way it was, I could literally hear my Sharonay go with that. He's so rude engine because, like, okay, that was a good engage coming in from AG. Once again, we can see Fire Ninja Moonblade. Oh my god, these are so interesting. But look at the items. Frigid Breath coming in. Bang Xiaojun. Let's see if that is gonna help. I'm not really sure I like it because it's only a
Okay.
boost to the ultimate. Like, I don't think that is actually suggested by me for a first item. And
Definitely
already
not.
we are seeing the Terran being attacked and he has taken down Luna. She definitely has a lot of damage.
Well, Luna is supposed to be one of the better junglers, but at this point, she is being defeated by this cute monster right here. And right now, the engages are kind of landing flat because both these teams are not trying to give an edge or make a mistake. So, kind of hesitant on that engages, but when they engage, boy, do they engage hard. And it usually starts with a surprise coming in. So, with time, these two teams have developed so much in the series, using the teleportations, using the flickers, using the team fights to their advantages. And now the objective is gonna spawn once again. Oh,
Well, once again, a fight is looking at its way, but not exactly. Unbridled outburst coming in, that farm is gonna be wasted, but then again, that's a good disengage as well for coming in from Zhang Fei.
yeah, I mean, that's a disengage, but that is also a baited strategy. And now with Zhang Fei not having his ultimate, this might be an opportunity for Blue Team to strike. Here comes Luna, not so successful in her engages, but here is Zhang Fei as well, trying to defend his team tirelessly. The objectives are still up for grabs, but Blue Team, they have to regroup and recall right now. But hey, this is looking like a South Indian movie hero, but now he decides not to do that, not today. 1v5 is not in the cards. It is going to be an easy objective take coming in for lineup number one. Lineup number two has to think about the opportunities. Few and rare, but they are still available.
Right now, I don't see Savant's Wrath and Receptor of Reverberance, but I don't see my Shining playing the way he's actually building. Okay, that is a lot of damage and the slow is definitely affecting, but Luna survives. They should have capitalized onto that. Like, Menki could have gone in with his Dream Boom and like just gotten a kill. He does have his ultimate right now. Once again, Wang Zhong, look at that. The radius of that artillery. And but again, they're just trying to use them to like zone them out. I need a good combo coming in from them. Yeah, they have already used Lubu, or else I would love to see a Lubu with Wang Zhong and Wang Xiaojun.
Look at Aqua. Look at Aqua. He is gonna try to steal it out. Can he be successful is the question. He just tries to dive in pretty early, and that is gonna be a denial coming in. Menki is gonna secure the objective. The old man secures Luna, and for that it is gonna be a one for none in the favor of lineup number two. They are getting the objectives as well as the kills. There isn't a better story to be written for
Okay,
a
look
river
at
to
Dharma
come
on
back.
the top lane, Dharma. Bro is doing a lot as well. Lubu is there. It's going to be Dharma versus Lubu onto the top lane, but Zhang Fei is there as well. Lady Sang hot on his heels, trying to chase him up, but look at that. Dharma trying to run away with a splash as well. Unbridled outburst has been utilized a bit. Drown. Like, he did utilize, he made force them to use the ultimate, but then again, he lost his spell. Was good trade off because onto the other side, we see the lanes being pushed one after another. The blue team is definitely putting a lot of efforts onto the objectives as well right now. Not only did they kill Luna, but they also got the Tyrann. So this time around, they are definitely trying to go in for the comeback once again. The heavy artillery hasn't brought out by Guang Zhang. Defeated onto My Shiranui. It's a double kill by Guang Zhang. A triple kill. A 3-for-1 trade coming in. This is definitely looking good. The outermost turret
Wow.
is there, but then again, the mid lane is falling.
You know what time it is, guys. It is gonna be reverse sweep time. If lineup 2 just keeps playing like this, where has Menki been for Legends all this time around? Legend is just a different beast, but the same man with this hero, and he's doing so well right now. All the outer turrets destroyed. All that remains is the base crystal. The mid turret gets obliterated as well, and the old man is definitely doing a number from the back line. Here we go. The jump comes in. Azrael might have been overzealous, overstepped. He is gonna lose his life. Luwu is gonna lose his life actually. Lady Sun gets a kill, but can this be a comeback situation for lineup 1 is the question. So tanky is the front line for lineup 2. This is not gonna be an easy team fight situation. But look at that! Luna might have overstepped her welcome. Rampage coming out from Mankey. All that remains is my and Fuse. Make it my only, cause it is now a do or die situation for AJ, as he is too gonna lose his life. Dharma getting a kill, and Menki and Fang are remaining. This is gonna be, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to game number 5, cause lineup 2 just destroyed their opponents. 2-2 a scoreline. Reverse sweep is gonna be a dream which can be very successful.
Oh my god, definitely. Now this is exciting. And the fact that finally my Shirani got a kill was happy. She did not get 2 kills. Now Dharma got the kill onto her, and the only reason she got the second kill was because Dharma was inside their high ground tower. So I
Mhm.
just don't feel like an assassination. Look at the build. Scepter of Reverberance, Sevens, Wrath, Aegis Storm, and Void Staff. That is a high pen, high damage build. And you definitely did not exactly play as an assassin. So I would have expected like there's damage, but still like, the dive in and backline, but it was not there. So soon enough, we will be looking on to the last match right now, guys. Do let us know what do you feel, Ruds. Are you excited?
I am excited, but don't go anywhere, guys, because game number 5 is coming in live. The grand finale, the championship, the legacy, all hangs in the balance. We are going to be back soon in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. You do not want to miss this. Take care. Wait for a second before we come back.
Turn it back. Gear out a weapon, getting ready, counting down. Pay attention to the challenge, tell me where you from. Gotta be tough, gotta be strong, gotta be savage like animal. Every time you tryna push me down.
Look at me, I'll
Put
be
the line
lying
down
down
when I run, you don't make a sign, I will catch you. Watch out, it's better feel, got no mercy.
Look at me, I'll be rising.
Carry the season, you got a down, gonna weapon. You never hesitate for another moment, but my bone is golden.
I'm invincible, just let him know I can show you all the glory I own. To the drunk, go find a way to the palace. I'm waiting. Go, live and rock and we go. It ain't a river turning back. Storm is coming, tide up your cold. It's my kingdom, fire blowing up.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
This is the MSD Showdown. Let's go on. We both need to talk in this.
Yeah, I mean, a backstory into this, the number of times I've introduced team number 1 has won, and the number of times Miko introduced team number 2 won. So we just
Oh
needed to
my
make it fair,
god.
guys. We
Ruds,
have
what
started
are we
this.
doing? Are we the ones? We are the masterminds behind everything, guys. We are the ones behind the scenes because oh my god, that's hilarious. But okay, jokes aside, Ruds, what is the score line?
Uh, the score line is 2-2. Wow,
Oh
that
my
is going to be
god,
something to talk about. Because
this
this
is
is
the
the best of
last
5.
match.
Game number
Yeah.
5, the last match there ever can be in the series. Both these teams now showing us that nobody is lesser than each other. They are literally standing toe to toe and taking the fight. And boy, have we had an entertaining match. This is just the first series of Honor of Kings in India. I mean, wow, that is something to think about. Definitely, the game is kind of well balanced to have such great comeback stories. And well, the winners are gonna get some prizes as well. So it is something on the stake. That is why they're fighting so much. The
Well,
legacy is there as well. And Miko, uh, out of all these matches, what have you actually realized about both these teams?
I just feel like, as I said, who doesn't like a well cooked steak? So I feel like both the teams are pretty cooked. It's gonna be the last match. It's a do or die situation. They have to bring out the best heroes and think about the draft, but moreover, they have to think about how to throw less because I just feel like every time the momentum just shifts suddenly, and that was completely unexpected. So a lot of story building is going on, and then they just throw the plot out of the window like no plot, no story building. We're just gonna end it right here and now. So without much further ado, guys, let's dive into the band phase.
Yeah, Sasta Christopher Nolan has just taken out, and they just changed the meaning of the whole game with the last maneuvers. I mean, I think Team 1 just kind of threw in the last stage. They could have stayed, they could have defended till they got their power spikes. But yeah, I think it was kind of aggression coming in, and the same aggression which won them the first two matches have
That
somehow
is
been the
true.
reason for their losses in the last two.
Lubu jumped onto Wang Zhang in the end, but there was a follow up and Lubu just died. So that is what I'm telling. My Shirano is a high mobility mage. She has a burst assassin. So there could have been a follow up because Wang Zhang just killed a lot of people. So all those things like the targeting, like they are just dealing damage onto separate heroes. If they just did onto the same person, they could have at least taken out one or two people. But the third match was a bit of itemization. The fourth match was like prioritization of heroes and the targeting of heroes. So until then, right now we are here at the ban phase, and look at that, Roots. We are actually at the ban phase at the early stage because this is the first ban Gunmo being banned in from the blue team. And wow, Chitra, that is a fast ban coming in from the red team. I think Chitra is a red team ban forever because the blue team has a first pick and no one wants to give Chitra out to the enemies. She might be able, like, there are some counters existing for her, but at the same time, she is definitely too deadly to be left alone. She has a spear, she has a polearm, she has a dagger axe, a weapon master at its full potential. Ali as well. Oh, this time, this MM has been in the shadows, but the Autumn Mage Ali has been taken out as well.
Yeah, my favorite Kagura on the goal lane, she is out. And Gun and Mo, I kind of feel bad for AJ. All came throughout. AJ's Gun and Mo has been respect banned out. I mean, and we are not even going to say why Chicha is banned. You guys know it very well. At the same time, the Nova is finally open.
Okay.
That might be a mistake. Along with
Both
Fang
of
picking up
them.
that. Oh,
Both of them.
Yang. Oh, no.
Exactly. Even last match, Aryan was banned. Noah as well. So finally, people are getting to play their heroes. It's gonna be Aryan versus Nova and Flowborn getting picked up as well. Okay, is it gonna be a Nessa? Oh, are we gonna see an Angela? I would
Angela.
definitely love to see an Angela because people underestimate her. Angela is actually a decent pick if you can, like, use her as a distance poke without her ultimates much. Like the Flaming Barrage is actually pretty good, but no, it's gonna be a Xiao Chao onto the mid lane.
Xiao Xiao is definitely a good choice. Although I would have loved to see an Angela, but yeah,
I know, right?
against
Same here.
Nova, you cannot really outrange anyone else. So you got to go for the tricky kind of a ambush play. But hey, this is gonna be a
Come
Lapu
on.
Lapu once again.
Talking
Lapu Lapu is so
about
dangerous.
wait, what? Talking about uh
Wait, that's
camping
a
and
Nyanpur,
killing.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but talking about ambush play, like I was gonna say, like there is one mage who is at the top of ambush plays, even better than Xiao Chao.
Mm-hmm. And
Come on,
who
we're
might that
forgetting.
be?
How can we forget Daji? Come on,
Oh,
everybody's
oh
scared of
no!
Daji. Like,
Come
you
on.
just go somewhere and suddenly from the bush, Daji is like, "Hello," and that is definitely
She
gonna be deadly.
She's like the troll mage of Honor of Kings. But
Come
yeah,
on, she is
I
scary.
think
Like
she's good. She's good.
She is good. She is cute. And oh, it's gonna be Zhuangzi and Dongguang double ban for the roaming. Like they definitely are trying to choke up onto the roaming heroes after Mulan and Nako Ruru coming in as a ban from the blue team. So let's see. There's a lot of heroes.
Nakururu. That
Yeah,
is
the
why
girl
I
with
don't.
the flying bird.
That is why I don't pronounce half of the names, guys. But yeah, that is going to be Kaiser on Legend.
Oh,
One
Zilong
of the
as
key
well.
heroes. One of the key heroes who are going to be important for the team of lineup 2 right here, because Legend, he has to be playing that vital role in the jungle. And especially Ao
Oh,
Yen, I do not know how Fang is going to play it, because that hero is kind of nerfed in this current meta. So I hope Fang is confident with that pick right here.
well, he still has three dragons by his side. And I like the way he is animated and all, but then again, finally the infinite vastness, like he just soars up and like the dragon is so cool. But look at that, it's gonna be Kaiser versus Kong Ming onto the jungle. Like Smite aside, this is definitely an interesting matchup. Dahlia and Biron.
Wow.
Okay. This is looking interesting as well. Biron is. I was actually thinking, where is Biron, the lightning guy? Because it's definitely good when it comes to like engages and stuff. So let's see. With Dahlia
Wow.
by his side, it's going to be a lot harder to kill him. Even Kaiser as well. I think Kaiser and Biron, both of them are hard to kill. And the way these things are going,
5
I
seconds
definitely know
left.
that AJ does not like the anti-heals and stuff, even though Nova is such a like, she's kind of support kind of hero. Kongming does have the burst,
What?
but if Nova is also going in with the Scepter of Reverberance and Savant's Wrath, like it's good. But I would definitely prefer the Holy Grail with
You
like
did
Sage's
not just
Tomb.
call Nuva a support hero. Do you know
Come
with a good
on.
build, Nuva can literally take 70% of the enemy's HP with her
I
ultimate?
know that. Come on,
Come
anyone who
on.
played Nova, like I like that hero because at the same time, like she has a huge area stun and all. She is great as a support. Like you can, of course, 1v1, you can use her to kill, but like you are not the
Welcome to the
finisher. Nova can deal damage,
enemy
she can
minions
take
will
kills, but
arrive in
she's
5
not the
seconds.
finisher. And right now,
All
people need to
forces, move
understand
out.
their particular role in the particular five man because they have to give the kills to the other heroes so that they can actually like have a gold advantage. So while it is possible for your hero, but just because it is possible does not mean that is the required part for the team. You have to play as a team player and understand which is the best pick for your team.
That is certainly true, but truer is the story being written at the moment. Game number 5. Who would have thought the series would be so tight? At the moment, it is hanging in the balance. This is the last and ultimate match for the MSD in-house tournament. Both the lineup 1 and 2 have shown everything, thrown everything at each other, but at the same time, maybe one team is saving the best for the last. And well, last but not the least, in fact, last but the best, is going to be decided in this matchup. Let's see who gets the victory out of the two teams. Anybody who thinks that these two lineups are not good, they gotta be capping themselves because at the moment they have shown how good they are toe to toe. Let's see who is gonna get the better skilled victory here because are still lacking a winner at this point, Miko.
Definitely, and a winner is exactly what we need to decide who is the must-stay dominant vector, ever dominant over the other teams. And right now, Kongming trying to get the farm extra from the lanes as well. Now look at that, he's activating his passive, but okay, that was a safe play, wise indeed. Like I was just gonna say, like going against Kaiser
Hmm.
and Miran so early up is not exactly good for Kongming, and that is exactly what he did.
The map is much more wider, so there are lots of opportunities to make those ganks happen. Let's see though which way around the first blood is gonna go. You guys should let us know as well. which draft is better, who's going to get the first blood, and most importantly, who is going to get the championship trophy. The fish is being caught in the middle of everything, but she is going to survive. Nua is going to miss her blast as well. So for now, the fish is just chilling in the ocean.
Yep. And okay, the fish has been kind of spotted. Lianpo definitely has a good dart, like he gets launching onto the enemy hero. But then again, let's see how exactly helpful is he gonna be. I like the fact that he has triple wool. Look at that. Okay, he was trying to suck Aryan in, but he just decided to go back. I don't understand. I feel like I could have expected them to be a bit more aggressive because Punk definitely has a good skill set and he can
Mhm.
guarantee kills with his ultimate in the early, but let's see what's gonna happen.
Four people in the bottom lane, but there is no well constructed gank coming in. That is definitely going to be a wasted opportunity. But the objectives are going to spawn in about 20 seconds now. Let's see who is going to get the better hit.
That is true. Let us see. And 15 seconds, 12 seconds, 10 seconds left for the Shadow Overlord, the Overlord and the Tyrant to get here, spawn into the land of Wu. And there they are. Let us see who actually goes in for the objectives first. We do see people giving vision already, and oh, it's got Biron static in. Leishan is here as well, trying to provide the vision.
I kind of like Biron's strategy. He's like, okay, my team is definitely not going to be able to contest the bottom one. I should just start the next objective already. But yeah, unfortunately, nobody actually helped him as well in that objective mark. And for now, the first objective without any kills is going to
Yeah.
go towards lineup one.
Do you see Leishan is already 7 when Biron is a bit late
Wow.
when it comes to the EXP, and this is exactly what I was talking about last time. The Ashen Razor, the passive of Leishan, gives him extra EXP every time he connects his skill 2 and his basic attack. And the fact that you are able to use it properly, like, with Zia, you have to level up fast to get the EXPs and all. So until and unless you can utilize your hero properly, it's going to be really hard for your team to contest objectives and all. Once again, let us see what is going to happen. And oh, you were right, it's going to be a Scepter of Reverberance onto Nuwa yet again.
Aryan, he is low in the bottom lane though. Can he survive is the question. Yes, he is going to use the dragon with a slither of
Infinite
HP. He is going to
Darkness.
escape. And for
Bro,
now,
who
it is going to
causes
be
that?
the tyrant coming in. Look at that. For now, it is going to be an easy secure coming in for the lineup 2 as well. So both the teams are kind of mirroring their opponents. What? First blood out of nowhere. Nua is going to die. That is how surprising both these teams are. They can just take away turrets and surprises out of nowhere. But look at Asriel. He is literally a man on a mission. First taking the top turret and now the bottom one as well.
Exactly. Like, Relation is totally blaster. Like, all of his basic attacks and enhanced, like, he just ate out that turret for dinner. Like, okay, he definitely looks hungry. It's been actually pretty long as well. And oh, it's a crucial block coming in. Dolly are saving some lives.
Yeah,
Aryan
Jolly
is
are
pretty
definitely
lucky,
saving some lives.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Aryan is getting away like 1 HP every time. Now that's impressive indeed. At least he's not giving the kills. Fang is trying to play a bit safe, and look at that. Xiao Chao dealing a lot of damage. Breathes hard for a reason.
I fear the fan of this young lady right here. The fan gives out so much of damage you would not expect it, but out of nowhere she is just gonna chunk you down to about half an HP with just that first skill. So definitely something you need to think about against Chow Chow. And that these small things are gonna put a lot of pressure, just like Asriel is putting a lot of pressure with the kind of split push he is orchestrating around the
Okay.
map. Let's see
Doomsday
the mid
already.
lane
Like,
though.
look at that. Global has a lot of farm. She has a Ripper as well as Doomsday. She has enough life steal. She has a lot of attack speed and crit chances as well. So this is definitely looking like Lobon is gonna deal some decent damage soon enough. And I feel like we need a good engage coming in from Lianpo. One good launch into the air onto like 2-3 people, and Flowborn will be wiping the slate out with them. But then again, on the enemy side, we also have Kaiser and Biron getting a good team fight potential with Breeze Heart and once again Aoyin. I just look at Aoyin running away every time. 1 HP, sliver of HP. Instead of a dragon, they could have given him a mouse.
Wow.
Red team has slain an enemy.
That is kind of 70 to 80% of the situations where you're supposed to use the dragon. But was that a snipe coming out from AJ on that Nova right there?
Bro, that was crazy. That was great.
Wow. That is some skill right there.
Exactly, Celestial for a reason. Celestial insight as well. The map awareness coming in. Once again, Kongmin going onto the Tyrant. Look at that. Kongmin is trying to get it completely done soon enough, and the enemy does not understand. I think the Team 2 is having a bit of less map presence because they don't understand when the items like the objectives are being contested. Once again, the lane turret looks low. Where is Lee Shin? Where is our turret? Sure, he's on the bot lane.
Wait, there is still some action left. 2 people are running low and literally running for their lives. But Aoyan, he is once again gonna get defeated, and he is gonna fall as well. He got Nova at least.
Nova, yeah, exactly. He was like, no, I'm not gonna forgive you. Like, this is exactly why the Scepter of Remembrance is required on Nova. Although I did say that I prefer the Holy Grail Sage's Stone kind of build, but then again, this is also fine. But you know, this makes her a combo kind of mage because she has gonna be a lot of cooldown. She cannot go with DPS or like team support. So this is not bad, but at the same time, you're gonna have a high cooldown. So like, you can just come in once, do a good combo, have 4 celestial blocks and a bit of stun, and then just go back.
That is gonna be another turret, yet another turret for lineup 1 right there. And somebody stop this man. I mean, Azrael and company, these guys are doing business. They are taking turrets like their life depends on it. And that is some objective gameplay I would like, but come on, it's just 9 minutes into the game, 10, and you already have like 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets right now. Make it 5. What are you doing, guys? Where is lineup number 2 when they need to defend those turrets? What is going on? I need to think about what their team fight composition is like. But Kongmin is gonna secure that objective. One more team fight coming in. Free hitting from Flowborn is there. Kongmin gets a kill. Makes it a double. Can they make it a triple is the question. Somehow, someway, 1 is pulled back, but it is still a 2-for-1 with the objective going all in the favor of team number 1. Okay, Zhao Chao, that is good. That is going to be good. And that was a great kill coming in, and wow, that is how close and how toe-to-toe these 2 teams are. Oh my god, you take 1, they take 2, and then you take 3 as well. This is kind of a competition we would love.
Because they were just recalling onto low HP. And I just feel like they could have just walked back home. This is not safe. But okay. So finally there is a bit of a chance of a comeback. Look at that. The Vanguard is going in. The top lane and the bottom lane, both the lanes are kind of unguarded. The river sprites are giving visions. Okay,
yes. As we can see, AJ is trying his best to actually chunk down the HPs, but yeah, I think there needs to be somewhat of a better vision for the Nova to actually do that damage with her ultimate, and the teleportation can be used more as well, but right now, it is definitely lineup 1 who is dominating. Although the kills are similar, 3k goal lead, and all of the outer turrets taken away within 12 minutes of the game. This is looking like Team 1 is really sleepy or really hungry. Either of the two, because they are playing like their life depends on ending it within 15 minutes mark.
Dark Tyrant has been defeated.
That could be a good decision because Iron does not have a lot of yet. But the way Kaiser just charged in onto the Overlord, trying to steal it, maybe, but Kongwin did secure it and he just got killed.
Oh,
I was like, this is gonna be over right now.
Red team
But the
has
fact
slain
that they
an
just
enemy.
got 2, 3 kills. Oh,
double.
Aryan once again has been taken down. Look at that. Noah snipe coming in. Dahlia looking pretty low. They were getting away, but it is just gonna be Dahlia and Buran. Okay, no, Shacha is back into the game. So let us see. Lian Po is here. He's going to give the launches soon enough, but oh, look at that. The bottom lane, Lee Shin. Oh my god, Lee Shin is definitely. I think Lee Shin should just make attack speed items right now.
Destroyed a tower.
Just go for the Tempest, bro. Buy a
Bro.
Tempest and keep pushing. Slow Bond getting a
13
clear
minutes.
mark on his face.
Is it
Crystal
it?
and. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That game over. The
That
series.
was
Such
such
an
a pushable
anticlimactic
man.
end. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners of the must-stay dominant in-house tournament. Lineup 1, the OC lineup, has finally made its mark. And what a way to go. I mean, these guys push like it's no kidding. I mean, these guys, give them a shovel and they might just find out some black gold right here. Just kidding,
I
don't find it
know,
out.
right?
Else
No,
Donald Trump might just be here.
I just want to know, like, show me the damage. I want to see the turret damage, bro. Like, turret damages are usually like average because there are minions who are pushing the turrets. But look at this. Oh,
No.
it's not here actually. But fine.
It's
So
not
like,
there. It's fine. It's
they
fine.
literally kept pushing like there's no tomorrow. I was like, bro, Lee Shin, what are you doing? I was seriously like suggesting him a Tempest, and even Flowborn added. Damn, that's good. A
That was
decent
good,
match indeed.
definitely.
With this, guys, we have our winners. It's gonna be Team-1 at the 1 position and Team-2 at the 2 position. That is the first and second for the MSD in-house tournament. But don't worry because we will be back with much more exciting matches right tomorrow. It's gonna be the third place match between Team-6 versus Team-8. And Ritz official has already given you a bit of a spoiler. It might just be him playing in as well. Is that going to be true, Ruds?
Maybe, maybe so, but for now, it is definitely certain that the champions have been crowned. Lineup 1, take a bow, and lineup 2, you have nothing to have your heads held down for. You have tried your best, and especially that 100% kill team fight participation from Zhao Xiao. That is amazing for a mid laner. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
well, all good things must come to an end, and so must this tournament. The third place is definitely going to be played tomorrow, but for now, it is going to be the end of roads for this one. Big shout out to our Bangladeshi brothers for helping us in this one. And for now, Honor of Kings MSD in house tournament is going to be back very soon. For now, this has been Roots Official along with Miko Gaming. Thank you to all our lovely audience, as well as all of the admins, all of the referees, all of the casters for making this tournament a grand success. For now, we are going to be looking at the future, and well, keep grinding. You never know what the future has instilled for India in Honor of Kings.